Today we're reacting to the 2025 Supercross track maps that officially dropped. If you guys enjoy this, let me know by hitting the like and sub button, and let me know which track map is your favorite in the comment section below. The first one up is A1, and honestly, this one's gonna be pretty crazy. You got a split start, nothing like SMX where it's a full split. The one thing I see on this track that's gonna be super chaotic is that long rhythm section. You could possibly go maybe 3 all the way like through it. Maybe go 3, 3, 3, 3. I'm going to assume, though, if people land up the Supercross triple and go inside, they're going to go double, 3, 3, 3 single. This kind of looks like a wall jump. I'm assuming that's going to be a wall jump. Maybe they change it to something else, maybe a double or a step on, step off, and then triple. What's also kind of crazy, too, is you don't really see this too often, maybe ever, to be fair, is an on-off before like or over the start, and then like another on-off. Like, you just don't see that at all, or at least... Maybe I'm drawing a blank here, but I haven't seen one ever. And then you got a whoop section into a sand section. That's going to be super chaotic, I think. That's kind of the craziness. I mean, this track, there's a lot happening on it for an A1, in my opinion. A lot happening. A lot of back and forth. A lot of 90s, though. Also, a lot of 180s. There could be a lot of passing points. This is what I like about this, is like you could pass in the sand, you could pass after the finish, you could pass in this section. There's a lot of passing points on this track. Hopefully it works out that way. Some of the passing points too, maybe if you do the rhythm section a little bit different. But I actually like this. I think A1's going to be awesome to watch on television. I'm super excited for A1 now. All right, so the next one that we have is San Diego. Where's San Diego? All right, so oh my gosh. I forgot San Diego's a football stadium. First, we got a long, nice start. Wraps around to the left. Kind of just a traditional, generic start here with like a little single on-off, or you can maybe go double-double. All right, and then a somewhat decent-sized rhythm. Most people are probably going to go 3-3-1. That's what I'm assuming. I feel like there's too much. You have too much room to go double, triple, double there. I think even 250s are going to hit that triple. Supercross triple. Don't have a clue what the hell this is. Is this supposed to be a little like wall jump again? I have no idea. Into a triple double, maybe double triple. Whoop section. What? On, off? That's what that looks like. Where's the other photo? Can I get a decent sized photo? Yeah. Yeah, that looks like a little on to off. That's kind of different. I know that's traditionally probably like a double, but it looks like it's raised a little bit. And then you got finish line, and then you're going across the starts again. I don't know if that's going to be like a wall jump right there either. I feel like they're adding just the first 2 rounds. There's like already 2 wall jumps. This one's kind of bland compared to A1. Don't you guys think? I mean, there's nothing too crazy on this. It should be interesting. Obviously, you got a sand section there. You can come out of the sand, go double, maybe quad if you can have enough speed there. Probably going to go on-off to be safe. But yeah, nothing too spectacular. I mean, I think A1 is better of a map than this. Yeah, San Diego's lackluster for me. What's the round 3? Anaheim 2? Oh, okay. This start at A2 is crazy. When is the last time you see a start on a baseball field like this? It's been a minute. Usually the starts are like in the middle of the track, similar to A1, no? Like similar to A1, the track starts usually are in the middle, but this one's crazy. Okay. So you got a nice 90 here. Go double, on off, double. Potentially maybe go double, quad, single, maybe 450 maybe does that. I'm assuming they're going to go maybe triple on too, triple on off, double, maybe 450s go do that too. Kind of just depends on what this roller is, or this single is. Supercross triple. Oh, this is super chaotic. So what? Triple at an angle here. I'm assuming they're going to go maybe double or maybe triple, however you guys want to say it, and then double into the corner. That could potentially be like a triple. I can potentially see this go double, triple, on, off, double. Even with that angle, I can definitely see people trying to do that. That angle is going to be a little awkward, though, I think. And then go around the corner. What? Triple into this 90. Then a 180-ish. Finish line, what is that? Triple on, off, triple. 2 long whoop sections. That's probably going to be like a little wall jump, too. A lot of passing points, once again. You have probably a passing point after the finish. You got a passing point off after this long rhythm. Passing point after the start. I like this. I like the over-under right here as well. Another split start for A2. They like those split starts all of a sudden. I think A1 and A2 are spectacular. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch these. So Glendale, this is where I'm going to go. And this one looks crazy as hell. A lot of rhythms. A lot of rhythms. I mean, there's a lot of space here that is missing, though. I'm assuming this might be moved over a little bit to open it up a little bit. But, all right, so after the start, yo, that's high speed. Oh, my God. I just saw that after the sand. But what? You could possibly, if you're going after the sand, you could possibly go, what, 3... I guess that's an on-off to a triple, so it's not anything crazy. So probably go 3-3 triple, right? After the start, probably gonna go maybe roll, double, triple, maybe double on-off, Supercross triple, triple, double. Most people are gonna go triple, double there. On-off, whoops. That's surprising. There's not a long whoop section in Arizona. Usually there's like one super long section. It's just whoops, so they cut it kind of down. I think Craig actually got hurt on that whoop section last year. I think a lot of people crashed in that whoop section too. This one's kind of crazy too, this rhythm. On, off. You could probably go on, off, triple, double. Maybe go triple all the way to here, depending on like how much speed the 450s can carry. Maybe go triple, quad, triple, double. That's... right there. That's what people are going to go do. Triple, quad, triple, double into that over the start. Wrap back around. Single, double, triple. I'm not a big fan of that right there, the double, triple after the finish line. But you also have a nice long rhythm section after that. Where is another photo? I guess that all the photos kind of suck. But what, double, triple to the start. Potentially 450s go triple, double, potentially. I don't know. I like Glendale, though. I really like that start. That start is super freaking unique. I remember a couple... Dude, I don't even know how long ago it was, but they went outside the stadium. I kind of wish they go back and do that. But I do know that that's kind of untraditional. It doesn't really happen often. But I think adding that element outside would be pretty sick, even if it's something small. There's a lot of room out there, too, that they could do, but... This track looks pretty freaking good. A lot of 180s, too. A lot of 180s. Back to back 180s, man. Wait, is there even a 90? The only 90s off the start. That track's pretty good. That track's going to be a lot of fun to watch, man. I'm excited about that. All right, so next on the list is Tampa. And this track looks super kind of weird. The start's at an angle here. I kind of like that though. Traditional start afterwards, like a double, triple on, probably on off double or over on off triple. This is really traditional Supercross right here. Nothing crazy, nothing spectacular, but just a traditional Supercross track. Nothing crazy with the rhythm sections. A lot of just probably going double, triple, double, triple, double, or triple, single. Excuse me. Not that long. Are they still doing 9 whoops only? Is that like a thing? I really hope not. I think they need to bring back the longer whoop section, because this could be like the greatest whoop section ever, man. Just cut out this double and just add like it's just a main double here and just a long ass whoops. That'd be pretty freaking sick. I like the lawn sand section. That's going to play a game changer right there. If you can get through that smooth, I think it's going to be pretty good to watch. Going to be dependent on like how the people go through the whoops. Going from whoops to sand is going to be super chaotic now that I think about it, but I like Tampa. I think it's better than San Diego, that's for sure, in the football stadium. So Detroit is the second round of the East Coast. If you guys remember last year, this track was super chaotic because of the start going across the stadium and taking a left. Yeah, they don't have that this year. I don't think in the first 5 rounds had that. There's a lot of just sweeping around, which is probably for like safety, which I don't mind, to be fair. This looks more of like a traditional start into a whoop section. That whoop section after a start's going to be super chaotic. Super chaotic. Usually the whoops are like over here somewhere. And then just a traditional 3-3 sand section. And then you wrap back across the start. I'm just kind of thinking like, okay, bunch of passing points here. If you really think about it, a lot of passing points, especially block pass after the whoops into the sand finish. You can block pass right here after the finish is going to be chaotic. Maybe someone cuts them off here. This is potentially a 3 on off 3 double. I think maybe someone can go double, quad, triple, single. There's going to be multiple different ways to hit that. That's going to be fun to watch. I think the main line, though, is probably going to go outside, triple on, off, triple, double. I think that's going to be it. And then what you have this weird, awkward. That's most likely going to be an on instead of that weird, whatever the hell that is. Probably going to be an on, off, double, traditional. I kind of like Detroit compared to last year where you had that chaotic start. I like this. A lot of passing points, only a couple 90s, but honestly, I like this. I like the whoop section. That's going to be a huge factor in the beginning of the race. If you can get through that whoop section really, really clean and didn't get caught up with everybody in like the start, that's going to separate some people. The sand's not going to be too much of a factor, I don't think. The long rhythm section, I don't think it's going to be too much. But yeah, I like Detroit compared to last year at least. Arlington, probably one of the best races of the year. And this one is super chaotic as well. What the hell? All right, big. Okay, I think common theme for this year, big sweeping starts. Every round now that I've noticed is a big sweeping start. Every single round. Maybe not Anaheim 2. Anaheim 2 is not that big of a sweeper, but it's not like chaotic like Detroit, but even like San Diego's a sweeper. And even like A2. It's not like a big sweeper, but it's not like Detroit where it's like just super cut off. I think it's going to be a little bit safer for the riders. But Arlington, all right, let's see here. All right, long start. Come around. Got what? Double, triple on, double. That's probably going to be the line unless people go on, off, double. I could see either way, to be fair. I could potentially see maybe roller, double, on, off, double. Or you can maybe go over. Yeah, I kind of see both ways. Nice long rhythm section again. I would assume people, maybe 250 class, going to go double, triple there on this second rhythm. 450s, I for sure believe are going to go 3 single. Cross the start. Once again, short whoop section because of the 9 whoops bullshit. They got to change that. Hopefully they can change that. Yeah, kind of back and forth here. A couple passing points that I see, obviously with the bull turns. It's going to be dependent on how good people come out of this like rhythm sections, I think. I think definitely a passing point like right here. 100%. Even after the whoops, I think is going to be a huge passing point. You get a good run on this inside. You can block them before the finish line. Watch for that at the end of the racing or end of the races. I think that's going to be a huge factor. Honestly, Arlington, nothing crazy or spectacular. I think Arizona looks way better than Arlington, but this dirt at Arlington is fantastic. So we already know this is going to be a great race. And I'm excited to see. I believe Arlington is actually a West Coast round, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, so Arlington is going to be a 250 West round this year. So that's pretty interesting. I'm excited to see what those boys can do, but nothing too spectacular. The rhythm sections are good, but nothing crazy. So it should be a good racing. Arlington has great dirt, but nothing crazy. All right, so the next round is Indianapolis. And this one has a lot going on. A lot. Okay, so long straight. Come back around. They're playing it safe this year, boys. They are playing it safe. Another long sweeping, like one. Although it's like 180, but it's a open start. I think they learned their lesson last year. That's probably gonna be like a little wall jump, double, maybe go triple on, triple on off, triple. I'm pretty sure that's a double over that. We've seen the sand section in the past similar to this where most of the time people are going to just hug that inside. I don't think much passing is going to happen in the sand because it's really going to be like you start out and then you're going to be like angling yourself to like right where my mouse is. So not a lot of passing going on. It's going to be kind of follow the leader. Your passing points are probably going to be before that and follow them so you can make a pass here. So you're just close in the sand. But I expect nothing crazy. Probably a lot of crashes though in the sand. Let's be fair, because those are kind of maybe rollers in there, so maybe tuck the front a little bit. But after the start, you got what, 3 on, off. There's no way people are going off there, but 3 on, and then just jump across. Maybe that's probably going to be taken down, or maybe go 3. I don't know. Maybe go 3 and just jump off. I don't know how that's going to work. And then a short whoop section again, and then the finish line. Indy is an East-West showdown, so that's going to be even more exciting because a lot of the West Coast guys do not go to Indy, so that should be very, very interesting because I feel like a lot of the West Coast tracks don't get crazy rutted. They're going to be in for something on the East Coast over here at Indy, man. That's going to be crazy. Okay, Birmingham, what the hell is this? That's like what happened in Arizona a while back. All right. Once again, sweeping kind of start on triple or double triple. I love the long rhythm sections, dude. It is so fun to watch them flow through those. I potentially see a 3-3 quad double in that. So 3-3 quad double, potentially go double triple on off triple, maybe a double triple quad, maybe go over the on off and then triple out. Dude, there's so many different options for that. And then you got what, just probably a triple single, maybe a double triple. I can see both ways. And then short whoop section, and then you got this crazy sand. That's gonna be so chaotic. That happened at Arizona, like I said, a few years ago, and although there wasn't too many passes, a lot of people kind of like got right next to each other. It's gonna be kind of crazy to see if they're gonna maybe split it, where one inside, one outside line, and put like a kind of maybe a divider. Hopefully not. I think this is going to be just maybe inside all the way around is probably what's going to be the play, unless like they build up that bank and you can sweep around. But after that, back onto the straight, that's going to be super slippery. And then on, off, single, supercross, triple across the start. This track, I like this. I really like. One thing I really like about it, long supercross rhythm section. I love that. Back it up with a 90 out into another rhythm section. I like that. Whoop section is going to play a factor. Passing point after the whoops. Passing point before the whoops. You have a sand in, like, this track's goated. That is Alabama. Yeah, Birmingham's going to be crazy. Okay, Seattle. Another rough, rutted track. And I like it. I like the long rhythms, like I just mentioned, man. I like those. Wait, is this not just what we just looked at Alabama? Is this not the same shit? Okay, back and then long rhythm? Is that like what? I'm kind of okay. So on off, probably go over 3. I don't think people are gonna go do that, because then you have a weird high type of jump, like high elevation type of jump to end it. I don't think people are gonna do that, but maybe on off, triple on off. I could see that. Maybe go on off double. I think it's gonna be on off triple on, triple on, or triple on off. I think that's gonna be the main rhythm. We can go over. Okay, so I can also see maybe over double triple on off. I can see that kind of too. Similar concept in Birmingham right here, just a triple type section. Birmingham basically had like a whoops here. They cut that into a little bit like just a smaller rhythm. Double triple double, back to back. You have this weird awkward angle roller, and then or you can go outside and go over. I don't know how that's gonna play back. Maybe you can. I don't know. That angle's kind of tough there. I was gonna say maybe double into that. I doubt it, but that should be interesting. And then you got 3 whoop section supercross. I like this just because there's a lot happening on this, and it should provide some good racing. We saw last year how rutted Seattle got. I wonder if it's gonna rain then, but I really like that. I really like this track. All right, so up next is Foxborough. One thing that caught my mind is this right here. Have we seen that before? I feel like something similar happened in Arizona, but going the opposite way a couple years ago. But to start us off, nice long straight. Football stadiums have like super long starts. But the theme, I think this year, just sweeping starts. And then you got traditional afterwards. Nice long rhythm section. I could potentially see a triple quad single. You go double, triple on off, double, supercross triple, back around. Hopefully a longer whoop section. Go on off. We can go over, on, off, double, potentially. Maybe go over, triple. I like it. I think with Foxborough, potential rain, potential weather factor for this. It should be exciting. It should be rough. It should be rutted. So I am pretty excited for this. Like I said, I like the long rhythm section. I really think that plays a factor for some of these supercross tracks. I like how all the football stadiums have really good passing points. A lot of 180s. This track, I feel like, has a little bit more 90s-ish type of corners, but you still have a lot more, still a lot of passing points at least, just like block passing at least. Obviously, whoops into the finish is such a good passing point, so should be good. I think Foxborough is going to be good. All right, so Philadelphia's up next. Nice long start. I feel like every football stadium has a long start, bro. Sweeping, every football stadium has a sweeping start. More of traditional, triple, double. On, off, triple, double. Is that an elevated corner maybe? Potentially. That's what it kind of looks like, to be fair. and go over that, double, supercross, triple, come across the start. Traditional, I'm saying traditional now because of the whoop section usually is longer, but looks like they're shortening it up compared to for like last year when they switched it to 9 whoops. 3 double into whoops, and this is the weird part right here. Instead of going across the start, which we normally see, they kind of shorten it up and just going back and forth here. I kind of like that, though. I don't know how much passing is going to happen there, because if you take this inside, you got to jump here. You take this outside, you can rail it, and you already are like lining up for this outside, kind of lining up. You can kind of cut across back again. But, I mean, that's going to play a weird situation, I think. Nothing great. It could maybe do some block passing there. I think most of the passing points are probably going to maybe be like after the rhythm sections. I think is going to play a huge factor. Maybe right here before the finish. But like, I hate how whoops go into like this type of corner. I think personally whoops need to be into a bowl turn. I think Philly's going to be great. It's going to be rough. Weather might play a factor once again. But I like the back-to-back rhythms. I think that's going to be awesome to watch. This is going to be super interesting to see as well. Maybe they shorten this up a little bit, but I personally feel like they can maybe make this like a bowl and then a wall jump and then like a bowl turn. I don't know, something like that. But I like how they're trying to switch things up. I don't know how that's going to work, though. Okay, so East Rutherford. Holy crap, there's so much happening on this one. Okay, I like the back-to-back whoops. That's the first thing that caught my eye. Big sweeping. That's going to be a weird start here if that's just kind of like a table, maybe a wall jump type of thing. Go double, triple. Nice long rhythm section once again. I love that for the football stadiums. Maybe go, what? I feel like every baseball stadium that has like a long rhythm right here is what? 3, 3, 3, 3, or 3 out or 3 double out. Just that's basically what's going to happen. And then Supercross triple, I like that. We've seen this just recent. What was that track that just had that? It was Seattle, where you go that back-to-back type of rhythm section, and then you go on off for the Supercross triple, and then sweeping across the start. And I love the back-to-back whoops. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you can get a good start, of like a good exit out of this corner after the finish, and you could be right next to the guy before this whoop section, it's a great passing point right here. And even right here, if you get a good run, you could probably pass him before the corner even happens, man. Also, don't be surprised if, like, say someone on the inside has the jump and the guy on the outside slows down and cuts underneath them. Don't be surprised to see that happen too, because then you don't, both the guys won't be able to like jump over that onto the on or whatever. So that should be like a great passing point. I think this is a really good passing point. I like this track. I think it's going to be awesome to watch. A lot of bull turns, a lot of passing points. Foxborough or East Rutherford, I should say, is going to be awesome. Pittsburgh, one of the brand new tracks that we're going to in like 40 years. I mean, back-to-back with long rhythms. I like that. Kind of traditional on the other side. More of like a traditional vibe is what I'm getting at from this track. I like, potentially you can go double, triple, triple, triple. A lot of guys might go single, triple, 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 single, maybe single, double, triple, triple, double. And then after that, if you can get a good run, I'm potentially seeing maybe a triple, triple, quad, potentially, maybe 5 out, potentially. That would be kind of sick, actually, if that is capable. I also see the 250 guys maybe going double, triple, on, off, double, something like that. Dude, that rhythm is going to be interesting to watch. I hope that is like a big line that someone can hit, because that would maybe play a huge, maybe not a huge factor, but maybe for like qualifying. Maybe not in the racing situation, but for qualifying maybe. And then what? Double, triple across the start, a wall jump, Supercross triple, whoop section. I'm not a big fan of this. What have I been talking about, man? Whoops into like a weird corner like that is just never fun to watch. Like, nothing happens in that whoop section because of everybody hugging that inside, getting back onto the start. So I'm not a big fan of that. That section's unique. A little double single maybe, and then kind of similar, but you don't get that one roller right there. Go double single off across start. Yeah, I think for Pittsburgh, more traditional style track here. It's going to be interesting to see this second rhythm. And then I'm not a big fan of this whoops back to the start. That's just no fun for anybody, especially a spectator. You would like to see people go through the whoops and make a pass in a bull turn, but hey, that's just me. All right, that's just me. I would think they need to they flip this. Put the triple right here and put the whoops after this. That way you have an opportunity. That's just me, though. All right, so Denver. A lot of zigzagging. A lot of zigzagging going on. Okay, nice long start once again. Traditional start, first rhythm, supercross triple, zigzag across, triple. Nice long rhythm section. I like that. You guys know this. You go 3-3, quad single, double, triple, on, off, double. Trying to basically similar to every rhythm on like these track maps. Back across the start. Like right here, in my opinion, possibly a passing point after the finish, but like nothing happening here, nothing happening here, in my opinion, and nothing happening here. Like that's just a waste of space. And then nice long whoop section to a double, triple, to a 90 on off. I feel like a lot of this right here is going to be follow the leader. I'm not going to cap. After you hit this, follow the leader, follow the leader. I don't know if like you're following the leader here, you're not going to be making a pass here. That wraps back around. Maybe potentially if you can get next to them right here. But yeah, like I just don't know. This track might be kind of a boring fest. All right, and then the championship round at Salt Lake City. Nothing too crazy. Nice long rhythm, a little bit different right here. Nice long rhythm back here as well. Supercross triple, I don't mind that. That's more of a traditional coming out of a 90 Supercross. I like, if this is a wall jump, then you go, what, triple on, off, double. See, like, I don't mind the whoops maybe going into a sand because you can possibly go inside here and make a pass into the sand. So I like both of this. I like this long rhythm. Maybe we go 3-3-3 double. Potentially go, what, double, triple on. That's going to be risky right here. I don't think you get much pop if that one is super high. Go 3 out, 3. But I think it's going to mostly be what? Maybe go double, triple sing. I don't know. I think triple to jump in. Triple is probably going to be a play. Salt Lake, though, you got to think about Salt Lake's going to be a hard pack a little bit. Championship round. Maybe the championship's already decided. We saw last year was kind of follow the leader a little bit. Maybe the sand plays a factor in it. I don't know. But overall, I think the common theme throughout this entire track map is the starts are just sweeping starts everywhere. There's nothing crazy going on with them. A lot of long starts because they're all the football stadiums. How many baseball stadiums do we have? Do we just have one baseball stadium? Okay, one baseball stadium throughout the entire year, and it's A1 and A2. And I think A1 and A2 are like the craziest tracks on the freaking circuit. I think personally, my favorites, A1, A2, Glendale. I also really like East Rutherford. I think the back-to-back whoops are going to play a huge factor. I really like that, especially if the track can get rough and rutted. I think it's going to play a huge factor. They also have that like long rhythm section. They have great passing points. I personally think like those four are going to be great. Obviously, they're all going to be spectacular to watch as a fan because we get to watch Supercross, man. But with that being said, let me know in the comment section what track that you guys like the most. There's a lot here, a lot. Daytona will come out eventually. I don't know if we'll do a video on it or anything, but just be on the lookout for that. We'll probably post it on socials or something like that. But appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for the love on all the videos. Be sure to check out the predictions video that we're going to go post on the Motocross of Nations here soon. So make sure you guys check that out. But thank you guys so much for all the love, and we will catch you guys back here in the next video. I'm out. Peace.